Mabuhay, Kamustika, welcome. How are you? This is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. This is what wife material looks like. What is wife material? The ingredients, the qualities of a woman who would make a great wife. Stay tuned. I want to cover that today. Subscribe to Love Beyond the Sea, and I will try to help you with having a good relationship with a Filipina, a woman from the Philippines. Most of the topics I have and the things I say can be applied to marrying most anyone, provided you make a good choice. That's what I want to share today. And I'm not suggesting that a woman who is wife material will possess all of these qualities. I'm saying that what is wife material goes far beyond what she looks like or how she is built. Be prepared to leave a comment with qualities you want in a woman who is wife material, even if they overlap with mine. Now, just a matter of days ago, I did a live stream on this topic, but it was 2.5 hours long. So I'm just going to do a Cliff's Notes version of that today for you. And check out the links in the description box for the WordPress blog, message forums, and signing up for the newsletter for the upcoming live stream. As you can see in these 4 verses, I'm going to tell you, a good woman of good wife material, she makes quite the impression on her husband. Women who exhibit wife material qualities are likely to acquire a husband. Proverbs 31:10, she is far more precious than jewels. That's the way I feel about my wife. The next verse, the heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. The next verse, she does him good and not harm all the days of her life. And later on, her children rise up and call her blessed or blessed, and her husband also, and he praises her. So here's my list of what I would consider wife material, no particular order. I like frugality, so being frugal would be on the list. You know, someone that can shop for bargains, is realistic in what she's looking for. I remember when my wife went to, what was that store? Forever 21 in the mall, and she showed me this nice dress that she bought, and she said she paid like $5 for it. It's a beautiful summer dress. So, you know, my wife certainly knows how to find the deals. Submissive is a good quality. I have a live stream on that about what a submissive wife looks like, why she should be submissive, what the Bible says about it, and what being a good leader of a submissive wife looks like and what it doesn't look like. So submissive just means, real quick, you know, willing to let her husband lead, let him make the big decisions. There's no reason he should be making all the decisions, and he certainly should be getting her input on everything, because, you know, with her input, they're going to make better decisions. So he really needs to take into account what she says, but there's no need for being argumentative and having long, drawn-out impasses. At that point, she just needs to go with what her husband thinks is best. Hardworking is another quality, and you hear that a lot about a Filipina wife. You know, my wife, for a while, was working like 60 hours a week. She was working more hours than I was, and she works well. She can still come home and, you know, do the shopping and take care of the house, do all the cooking, and sometimes go outside in the summer and do lawn work. And she likes to do that. That's just what she does, and she does it without complaining. Another quality I like is being affectionate and allowing me to be affectionate. Respectful is another good quality. Loves children. Just get rid of some pop-ups here. Someone that loves children, I think, is a quality of someone that would make good wife material. Honors her parents. I like that. Thinks of others. Means she is considerate. My wife thinks about her family. She thinks about her friends. She thinks about my mother and myself. Someone that thinks of others. Keeps a nice house. My wife likes the way our place is. She keeps it nice and organized, and never really looks messy or out of place. And she takes pride in her house, and I like that. Another good quality: cooks. Likes to cook. Now, my wife cooks. As I said, she prepares all my food to take to work. I make my own breakfast, but she has in the refrigerator, when I get up already, what she wants me to take to work for break and for lunch. It's all delicious food. It's food that I like, and she has it all packaged and prepared in Tupperware, and it all fits in the bag, and I like that. I just put it together and leave, and I've got really good food at work. Another quality, she cares about her appearance. I think someone that doesn't care about their appearance, or looks sloppy or dresses sloppy, I think in a woman, I'd like her to care about her appearance. And that doesn't mean, of course, overdoing it. Just modest clothes, I guess, if I had to put a word on it. And being frugal kind of goes along with being financially responsible. Frugal is when you go buy something, not to be wasteful, not have to buy the most expensive thing. I usually have to tell my wife, no, we can spend more money on this so we can get better quality. Financially responsible, I think, someone that thinks about the future, and doesn't want to run out of money, wants to be able to make money. That's being financially responsible. As I get more of these pop-ups, having no vices would be good marriage material to me. Sense of humor, I think that's important. Doesn't hold grudges. If you're dating someone and you kind of can tell they like to hold grudges, and that's just a bad sign, big red flag. A good sign, someone that smiles. If she smiles a lot, that may be a little bit of a indication of what's on the inside. Being patient, I think, is a wife material quality. Also being consistent, meaning you can trust her. She's honest. She's not acting one way one day and the opposite the next. Being cheerful, good quality. Forgiving, absolutely need that one to stay married. Old-fashioned, I like that quality. Someone that has a good attitude. Compassionate. She thinks of other people. She has feelings. And being wise is another good quality, because when you're wise, you can become wiser over the years. Kindness is something to look for. Somebody that has integrity, and I think, somebody that fears God. To me, those are qualities of someone that is wife material. So let me know what qualities you are looking for, or were looking for when you got married, if you married someone. Now, I try to compliment my wife on all the things that she does, whether it's her attitude or the way she rolls up my sleeves on the shirts that she picks out for me every single day because she wants me to look nice. She picked out the clothes for me to buy, and then she lays them out for me so I look presentable and nice. And I suppose somebody could resent that, but I think it's a very endearing, wonderful quality that she has. And I try to text her often and just tell her every day, thanks for the eggs, or thanks for the pancakes, the things that she goes to the trouble to make for me and package for me. So she should know that I appreciate those things. And she's an amazing woman to me. I know I will feel the same many years later about my love beyond the sea.